yo.
You gotta vote New Jersey.
Patterson, Newark, put the guns down.
iHeartRadio, Connecticut, what's happening? Angela Yee, she's in the bathroom right now. Charlamagne, what's popping?
Peace to the planet, what's happening?
It's all about voting today.
Absolutely, and I'm looking at a great headline in the New York Post. It says, displaced New Yorkers can vote anywhere.
Right.
New Yorkers displaced by Hurricane Sandy can show up at any polling place in the state today and vote.
Shout out to the governor, Governor Cuomo.
Yes.
Yesterday he signed the affidavit that said he doesn't care where you are in New York City. Where you are in New York, you can go to any voting place and vote.
That's dope. That's beyond dope.
So
that is really showing real compassion for the people.
Absolutely. So if you're stuck in Staten Island right now, maybe you have a battery-operated radio listening. You're listening through your phone and you're saying, damn, I can't vote. I can't be a part of this. Yes, you can. If you can get up out of Staten Island or get to another place where you can vote anywhere.
Absolutely. I think the polls open at 6 a.m., right?
They open up in 3 minutes.
I think you can fax your vote in New Jersey. I have the form.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
People still use fax machines?
Absolutely.
Listen, if you got to.
So we'll give you all the information where you can vote, and shout out to Jersey because Jersey was still hit hard, but I'm just happy about New York. So if you're stuck in the Rockaways or you're stuck in Staten Island, the governor signed an affidavit yesterday that you can vote anywhere in New York.
Absolutely.
Don't you have to be in those areas that were affected though?
Nah, you have to be a displaced New Yorker.
A displaced New Yorker.
Okay. All right.
Certain zones.
Well, we'll give you all the information when we come back. Good morning. Mr. Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Let's go. Power 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. It's 6:09. Good morning.
Would you suck for a presidential nominee? Would you suck for a presidential candidate?
You might have to.
Would you suck to get Barack Obama back in office?
Would you suck to get Barack Obama in office?
Yes, I would.
And these are the people that we have endorsing our president. Thank you very much.
You are for the people.
I am for the people.
You are for the people. You would suck to get Barack Obama back in office.
All right, guys.
I would suck. If girls out there sucking shit, I can suck to get President Obama back in office.
Everybody a little gay. All right. All right. All right, it's all about voting this morning. Now, if you live in Staten Island, if you live in the Rockaways, if you live in some of these places where you can't get to a voting place, maybe you don't know where your voting place is. Governor Cuomo signed the affidavit yesterday where you can vote anywhere. We'll give you all the details. Next, what else we talking about in Front Page News?
Yeah, don't just say that, and because it has to be from the certain areas that are declared disaster areas, not anybody.
Well, you know, I only hear certain things when people talk, so
okay.
that's why I come to
make sure you know that.
All the full information.
But we are going to give you that information during Front Page News, as well as a new storm that's coming. They're saying floods and power losses are due.
All right, well, that happens after this. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Let's take a quick look at Dunkin' Donuts traffic report. Now, George Washington Bridge inbound looks okay. Lincoln Tunnel 15 minutes inbound. Holland Tunnel open to buses only. Tappan Zee Bridge minor delays. And the Midtown Tunnel is finally open today, but it's only for buses. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. It's 6:17. Let's get in the Front Page News. Now, shout out to them New York Knicks. They're busting ass.
Wow.
Let's not talk about the Brooklyn Nets, though.
They're beating the 76ers yesterday, 110-88. Carmelo had 21. Rasheed Wallace did his damn thing, too. Oh, man.
Listen, the Expendables are balling.
The old men are balling.
The Expendables are balling.
But they're veterans. They know how to ball. Now, let's see what happens 30 games in when their legs start getting tired.
Not even 30. I give them 15.
Why are y'all such haters?
No, I'm a Knicks fan, but they're old dudes.
They're the oldest team in the league.
You can't retire and come back and start busting ass. You're going to get tired.
Yeah, they got to play a bunch of... If they play more back-to-back games like this, it's not going to happen. There's so much Bengay in that locker room right now.
Stop it. The Nets lost to the T-Wolves 107-96.
And they were winning that whole game, and then they lost at the end.
I think they were up by 20.
How does that happen?
Hey.
Okay.
And the Eagles lost last night. Michael Vick got sacked 7 times. He's going to have a headache this morning. It's going to be bad.
Yeah, he's not going to have a starting job tomorrow.
Now, let's talk about the storm that's supposed to hit.
Yes, and this is going to make things even worse because it's already pretty bad right now in certain areas still. And it's a powerful nor'easter. They said it's going to hit on Wednesday, midday tomorrow, and into tomorrow night. And the gusts are going to be 50 to 60 miles per hour. They said it's going to probably be more power outages and down trees. And that's going to be in a lot of those areas that already have a weakened infrastructure from the previous Sandy storm that hit. They're saying forecast temperatures are supposed to be very low. It's going to seem like freezing or less with the wind chill factor. So they're saying right now, because of Sandy, up to 40,000 city residents could need temporary housing. They're also looking at bringing in some trailers. So they said no possibility is out. And interestingly enough, Cuomo is threatening to pull the plug on Con Ed. He said, New York shall have the utilities forever, and Con Ed is the utility, and there's nothing you can do about it. Well, that's not true. If you can't provide the services, we will provide another vendor who can.
Wow. How do we know Con Ed wasn't going as hard as they possibly can, but due to the conditions, like a lot of power lines being underwater, things like that, they just couldn't get to it?
I don't know, but they're saying power should be restored to all customers by this weekend. 16% of people who are Con Ed customers still don't have power.
Now, the gas lines are a lot shorter in Jersey. They're still long in New York City.
It's awful in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Like the gas line was so long when I left my house this morning, and the gas station's not even open.
Yeah.
It's like 10 blocks long already.
Well, if you live out in Brooklyn and you can get to Jersey, maybe you have a quarter tank and you can get over that bridge, it might cost you $11.50 or $6.50, whatever the toll is, but there's no lines.
Hey, no disrespect, Envy, but don't be telling them to come over to Jersey and complicating our lives. You know what I mean? I still need gas out here. Like, y'all stay in Brooklyn in y'all lines, and let me stay in Jersey in my line.
Now,
okay?
hold on. Let's talk about voting.
All right, now let's talk about voting.
All right, so if you are a registered voter in one of the areas that were affected by Superstorm Sandy, they're saying that you can actually vote in any polling site in the state. That's people in Rockland, Westchester, Nassau, and Suffolk counties, and New York City. Those are all federally declared disaster areas. So you can show up to any polling site on Election Day, sign an affidavit, and submit a ballot. Now, they're asking that you do vote in your proper district if you can, but if you can't, then you can go anywhere. Just so you know, if you are in one of the federally declared disaster counties.
Okay.
Now I'm amped to vote. I'm not even thinking about gas today. The longest line I'm thinking about being in the day is in that voters.
That's
voter
right.
Now, I'm
vote.
pretty sure I can fax or email my vote in. So
You can. So
that's
you
in New Jersey.
show me how to do that, because you also messed up my voting thing too.
How I mess it up?
Because you made me pre-register, and you made me put a click on something that made me independent. So now they just sent a letter that says,
What? I didn't make you click on anything.
I'm independent now.
You
or
filled it
something.
out yourself.
You messed me up.
I'm not going to be an independent, though. You can still vote.
I know I can still vote, but
Vote
I'm
whatever you
getting
want.
paperwork I didn't like. I was like, I don't know what Angela you did.
Oh, they're going to flag you in the airport.
Actually, I prefer independent, actually. I don't want to be linked
Well,
to
Envy,
any
you
one
are an independent
particular
lady now.
party.
Shut up. Now, when we come back, if you missed it, of course, we do the decision each and every Monday. We're going to get that back on. And today it's all about voting. The polls are open. Make sure you get to your voting poll. Make sure you vote. If you're in an area that's pretty messed up, you can vote anywhere. All right, if you're in Staten Island, maybe you have a battery-operated radio right now, or you're listening through iHeartRadio, or listening through the phone, or whatever way, you can vote. Don't think that you can't. You can vote. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. There's more money, more problems. All right, it's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. It's Decision. What do we have, Yee?
Today we have Rose, and she actually is having an issue with her ex-boyfriend. You know how sometimes you're with your man, and you guys break up, but you're still messing around?
Where the hell is Rose at?
She's actually going to call in because she doesn't want to...
Oh.
No, she's on hold right now. Do we pull her up now?
Yeah, put her on.
I'm like, what the hell? Ain't nobody in here but us.
Good morning.
Hello?
Hey,
Good morning,
Rose.
Rose.
Hi.
Now explain your situation to Envy and Charlemagne.
My ex-boyfriend, Chris. We broke up 5 months ago, and I went to get checked out at my doctor, my GYN, and I find out that he gave me an STD.
Okay, what STD is it? If it's curable, then the relationship can be salvaged.
It's not the curable kind.
Is it life-threatening?
It's
Basically,
one-
you have herpes.
I do, yeah. I do have
Oh.
herpes.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, are you sure that he gave it to you?
Yes, I'm sure that he gave it to me because I haven't been sleeping with anybody else.
That's what they all say.
You know what? That's what I'm saying.
But can't you
And
get it by
it's
sitting
the
on the
truth.
toilet? Can't you get to sit about sitting on a dirty toilet?
No, Envy, you cannot
I
get
think that's
herpes.
crabs, Envy.
Oh,
Oh, my goodness.
sorry.
So, but it gets better. It gets
No,
worse.
it doesn't. It only gets better when you have HIV. That's not a herpes commercial.
No,
It's
stop
HIV.
it, stop it.
It gets worse. I also found out I'm pregnant. Yeah.
And he's definitely the only person that you've been sleeping with.
He's the only person I've been sleeping with we broke up 5 months ago. I didn't feel like being with anybody else, and so we just continued to have sex with each other. And he told me that I was the only person that he was sleeping with. I thought it was cool.
So that baby has to come through that bumpy canal of yours?
No, stop it. That's not right. That's not right.
So what do you want to do, Rose?
I don't want to have the baby.
You shouldn't want to have herpes either.
And I don't want to
not
have
funny,
herpes
man.
either, but I want him to pay for all of my treatments, and I want him to pay for the abortion too.
Does the baby come with herpes now too?
Yes, actually, if the baby will potentially have herpes.
Oh, damn.
Well, I believe in pro-choice, but I don't think you should abort the baby, only because you can't get rid of both gifts he gave you. So, no need to try to send one back.
And you know 100% that you do not want to have this baby because that's a big deal. That's
100%, 100%.
I think what y'all should do, because I'm sure he has herpes too, just be together.
I want nothing to do with
think
him.
about
All
it.
right,
I
well,
want
you know what?
nothing to do
Let's
with
talk
him.
to Chris because he's actually here. And we have him here. We have you on the phone, Rose. So we're going to call him
You
in.
hold on. Wait, he's in the green room?
Yeah, he's here.
Hold on, young herpes.
All right, thank you.
Young herp.
Okay.
Stop it. Now, who's going to get him? Now, herpes can't just jump from him to me, right?
No.
Well, I mean, if
I
you
don't
guys
know.
rub up against each other and put yourself skin to skin, it's possible.
Yes, if
Okay.
you're planning on having sexual intercourse with him, you'll probably catch herpes.
I'll pass. All right, so we'll get him in here when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
That's the only reason he'll pass.
Power 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. It's Decision. What do we have, Yee?
We do have Chris here. Hey, Chris.
Chris, what up?
What's good, man? Real
Talk
excited
is-
to be here today.
All right.
What's
ready
up,
to
young
see-
Herb?
Real excited to
You
be
ready
here.
to see Lil Wayne?
Lil Wayne, man, I don't even know how to tell you right now. I'm ready for this. That's
Are
all
you-
I can do. Let's go
How
right
you
now.
feeling? How you
This,
feeling?
this Little Wayne package is like a gift that keeps on giving. Something that can last with you a lifetime.
Listen,
You're
man.
familiar with stuff like that, right?
Whatever you need.
No, I don't want nothing from
we
you.
don't want you.
I'm a
What you
real
got?
talented dude, man. Let's go.
I don't want
Let's
nothing
go.
from you, Chris.
Come on, man. Listen, I got a lot. You're gonna want something from me,
Now,
guaranteed.
Chris, who you going to take with you to go live like Lil Wayne?
That's a tough one, man.
I'll tell you who you should
Oh, you
take.
got that much hoes playing?
Yeah.
All right, all
You
right.
should
You know how
take
it
my homegirl,
What's your homegirl name?
Rose. And
Rose?
she's actually on the phone. You know
Hello?
Rose.
Hey, Rose.
Hey.
While y'all playing around, wait. Hold on.
Rose got something to tell
I
you.
thought I came here for the, you know what I'm saying? The Little Wayne.
Oh, no,
gift.
you got
Little
something.
Wayne.
You
got
came
you.
here to
You got
receive
something.
a gift that keeps on giving.
So with all due respect, why y'all throwing
Oh,
this
that's
name
you.
out Rose right
That's
now? I need to know
you.
what's
There
going
you
on.
are.
That's him?
Yo, Rose,
Yeah.
you need to tell me what's going on right now because you're messing with my business, my personal
No
endeavors
doubt.
right now.
No
you feel
doubt.
Me?
Why are you so
True.
aggressive?
With
How do
all
you
due
know?
respect.
How do you
With
know
all due
Rose
respect.
doesn't have good news for you?
Let me on with the good news. It's not gonna get better than the Little Wayne contest. So for me
It could get
personally,
better.
I don't even know what's going on right
Yeah,
now.
like
Y'all
why?
need to put me
Why
on
haven't
right
you
now.
returned my calls? Why haven't you come to meet me?
Huh, Chris? Why you ain't calling my
So
girl?
hold on, you got me over here in this radio station just to bring this up on some.
No, not just to bring this
There's
up. to
no
tell you that
contest?
You gave me herpes.
Herpes.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hey yo, Rose.
Don't
That's
act like
not
you
cool.
don't know.
Rose, you need to put that under control because you and I both know whatever you're
What?
talking about
What?
right now,
What?
you're
What's
the
that?
one that contracted that nonsense.
You can't
Whoa.
even get the
I am
words
a
out because it's a
faithful,
lie, and you know
faithful
it.
brother. I don't even know. I don't have herpes.
Herpes
100%
simplex
that you
virus
do.
2.
First of all,
100% that you do, Chris.
100% that I do. First of all, I take a shower every day, unlike you. Second of all, I
Get the hell out of here. You
Showers
know?
have nothing to do with herpes. You
can't
can't just
wash
wash
your
herpes
stomach.
off.
You can't
Chris.
wash herpes away.
Well, I'm a little thrown off
Exactly.
right about now. I gotta tell you the truth. I thought I was here for a contest. She's full of it. She's full of crap.
You know what,
what I mean?
Chris? You know what, Chris? Why don't you get out of your little bubble? Because I'm also pregnant. So how about
Get
that?
out of my little
Whoa.
bubble.
You gave her herpes and a baby.
You're not pregnant with my kid, that's for sure. And
How
I'm
do you
sure
know
the
it's
dude
not
that
you?
gave you herpes
All right,
is the
Chris,
same
Chris,
dude that
were
got you
you
pregnant.
having sex
Oh
with
my God.
Rose? I know you guys broke
I was
up.
having lots of sex with Rose, but I was having you know.
Yeah, you were having lots of sex with other people too, obviously.
I was not having a lot of sex with other people.
So
You
who
were
is
probably
it? Who is it?
the last couple months doing
Rena,
stuff.
Denise.
It ain't
All
no
those
Denise or
little
nothing. You know
bitches
who
you
it
went
is.
by?
I'm not. First of all, you're talking about you're pregnant. That's even worse.
So,
Not
Chris,
worse than herpes.
Well, I don't
Bumpy
want it
guy.
anymore, so you're going to have to pay for that.
I don't think that up here today we can prove whether or not, you know, he gave you herpes.
$100 for every wart on her vagina is fair. You have a baby bump and bumps on your vagina.
So if I don't got herpes, I still got to pay for her herpes.
You gave it to me, Chris.
How am I gonna give you herpes if I don't
Because
have
you were
herpes
sleeping with other
on me,
people. I wasn't
on my
sleeping
body?
with anybody
You can
else.
see me right now. Look at my lips.
Nope.
Do I have herpes right now?
That's-
Do I have my
that's
penis?
type- that's
you want me
type-
to pull it out? I'll show you right now.
That's type 1 on your mouth.
Just to,
Rose, you might
type
have to
2 is
take
on
him
your
to
penis.
court and figure this out because we really can't prove whether or not. I don't want to prove
Show
that he has
Angela Yee
herpes.
your meat right now.
No, I
I
don't
will
want to.
gladly take
Well.
him to court. And you know who else I'm calling, Chris? I'm calling your mother right now.
Whoa.
Hold on.
Is she trying to say your mother's
First of all-
familiar
Well,
with herpes?
his mom does listen to the Breakfast Club. She probably already
No,
knows.
that's a little bit too far. You know what I mean?
Chris, show Angela Yee
You
your
shouldn't
penis.
even go there. Really.
Well,
That
guys,
was really
so how we
insulting.
closing this out? This guy has herpes. She has a baby and herpes.
They're
and
gonna have to. You guys are gonna have to work that out with the herpes thing, Rose. You're gonna have to really prove that he has it.
I will gladly sue him.
Just
And he
like
does
he's-
have it.
And the same dude that gave you herpes is the dude that gave you the kid.
Excuse me, that's you.
That dude will be you, Chris.
Exactly.
Yeah, with no
Dude.
tests, right? With no tests and
Well,
a
guys,
nice,
we wish you the
clean penis.
best. You know, good luck with the
Messy,
herpes thing.
messy.
You know, and you know, you guys should actually, if you have sex with anybody, tell them so they don't have herpes.
Yes, please let us know if you have herpes.
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah,
Chris.
whatever. Go take
Okay.
a bath, bro.
Everybody hates Chris.
That's why you.
This
got
bath
herpes, man.
nonsense does not get rid of herpes or children. Okay.
Right. Well, it's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Protect yourself when you have sex, guys.
Why?
All right.
Love that song, man.
Sound like a
I'm
dead
telling
dog
you,
singing.
Still can listen. The rule to that record is you cannot have sex with the side chick to that record. That is the main chick record only. And don't pull out.
Oh my gosh, you sing horrible.
Alrighty.
Well, let's get into the rumors. Let's see what's going on in your favorite celebrity news.
Listen up.
This just in. All
the gossip. The Rumor Report with Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
time.
Yes, Shaquille O'Neal, according to Vanessa Lopez, who is his ex-girlfriend, allegedly had his sister, Aisha Harrison.
Wait, Vanessa Lopez, is that Shorty from Flavor of Love Show? That's her real name?
No, not Hoops.
Oh, not Hoops. Okay.
Ex-girlfriend.
Oh. That's not. I thought Hoops was an ex-girl too. He's still with Hoops?
Yeah, I think they're still together.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Who knows? But anyway, they're saying that he had his sister, Aisha Harrison, call and threaten her. And according to her, she just has been unable to leave the house. She was very scared. She couldn't even go visit her mother in her final days, who was dying at the time. She said, I live every day fearing for my safety. I now have extreme anxiety because of Shaquille O'Neal's campaign to intimidate and silence me. She's saying that Aisha Harrison called and threatened her, told her to watch her back because she knows where she lives, and said they would disseminate lies about her on the internet. She has threatening voicemails that they left for her. And she also is saying that Shaq sent a message to a friend saying, this is the number, shut that bitch up. And he responded saying, consider it done, famo. People say famo still?
That's that Newark, New Jersey way of doing things. Shout out to Shaq, though. I ain't mad at that. Don't call her and threaten her yourself. Get your sister or somebody.
Still in trouble.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. And all these threats allegedly came because she's saying that she was pregnant, or she thought she was pregnant, and he told her that she was sleeping with someone else. And when she broke up their relationship, that's when the threats began.
That ain't my baby.
According to her. So we'll see what happens.
That ain't my baby.
Okay, J. Cole has announced the name of his new album and when it's going to come out. It is called Born Sinner, and it's going to drop on his 28th birthday, which is January 28th. If you were excited about that. And Rihanna also has an album coming out soon, too. She just turned it in, by the way. I don't know if you saw her tweets about what she was going to do, because she was super excited that she finished. And this is her 7th studio album.
What she said she was going to do?
What do you think? She was in Barbados.
Smoke weed.
On vacation. She definitely did say that she was going to have a drink and roll up. Her album is called Unapologetic. She said, we having a celebration. We have an album. And she said, my album is complete. I need a effing drink and a roll up.
I'm definitely checking for Rihanna album.
November 19th.
And I'm kind of checking for J. Cole album. He disappointed me, though, because, he didn't get back at Diggy. Diggy Simmons, the J. Cole killer.
That is your Rumor Report. I'm Angela Yee.
Now, coming up next, of course, we'll give you all the updates of what's going on today with voting, where you can vote, where you need to go to vote.
Shout out to everybody online voting right now, or on their way to go vote, or eating breakfast and going to vote after breakfast.
Now, Angela Yee is about to set me up so I can email my voting.
That's right. In New Jersey, you can email your vote in. But it's important that...
Angela Yee is smart. Yo, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, if I had friends like Charlamagne, I don't know how I would vote.
Angela Yee is also...
What, Asian?
Yes. They're very smart people.
But listen, if you are in New Jersey, this is the first time they're allowing you to vote by email or fax. But do know that once you do that, you still have to send in the hard copy. A lot of other states, you don't have to send in the hard copy, but once you email or fax it in, you still have to send in the hard copy, or it won't count at all. So just keep that in mind.
Salute to everybody rolling up some kush right now, gonna smoke before they hit them polls, man. Right. Do what you got to do to,
just get there. Just get there.
Do what you got to do to be able to stay in that long line.
All right.
If you gotta get high, get hot.
All right.
Pop a Miley and vote for Barack.
Wow, really? This is how we're gonna endorse our president?
Every vote counts, even the Miley users.
In this portion of the Breakfast Club, I don't even know where I'm at. Let's take a quick look at
everybody voting for the first time.
Let's take a quick look at Dunkin' Donuts traffic report. George Washington Bridge inbounds okay. Lincoln Tunnel inbound 45 minutes. Highland Tunnel open to buses only. Tabassee Bridge minor delays. And this report is powered by Adelphi University. Adelphi University offers engaging educational programs taught by dedicated faculty, preparing you for a rewarding profession. That's a lot of big words. Plus financial aid options so you can earn your degree. Break out of your shell, reach your full potential. Visit adelphi.edu/success. It's going to be a high of 46. It's currently 34. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. It's Khaled. Take it to the head. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Now, I must say I'm re-energized this morning.
Why?
Because, I've been saying for the past few months that it doesn't feel like it even is a presidential election upon us. Like the same energy that was surrounding the 2008 election didn't seem to be around this election. But now that I'm looking on Twitter and Facebook and I'm seeing everybody posting these pictures of them actually at the polls voting, and I'm seeing these long lines, I'm feeling better about the situation.
Well, Angela Yee just hooked me up. She set it up so I can email my voting. If you live in Jersey, there is a way you can do it where I don't even have to go to the polls. You can just email your voting.
Now, let me explain it.
Okay, because you had to explain it to me.
For New Jersey residents, because of Superstorm Sandy and all the issues they're having, this is the first time ever that they're allowing you to vote via email or fax. And that is just for civilians, because they've done this all the time with military personnel and U.S. citizens who live overseas. But now they're allowing everyone who is a resident of New Jersey to do this that's registered to vote. And you have to go and download the form. That's like the mail-in form. And you fax it to the number in your county that's on there, or you can scan it and email it to the email address that they give you for your county. Then they email you back, because that's just a request to get the ballot. They email you back the ballot, and then when you get the ballot, you have to then return it before 8 p.m. tonight by fax or email. Then in New Jersey, and other states allow you to do this, but they don't normally make you send in the paper hard copy. You also have to send in the hard copy. Now that's important, because just because you emailed in your ballot, that does not mean that your vote counts. You still have to send in the hard copy, and that's to prevent all the hacking that could potentially take place. They need the hard copy as well.
Can I ask you guys a question?
That all sounds amazing, but I'm young with old school values. I don't trust that.
Yeah,
I got to go to the polls and actually
I was
vote.
just going to say that. Like,
But that's just like if you register to vote early.
When do we upgrade? Like, when do we leave those old-ass ladies that's at the polling place and fire them and get some computers?
Be nice, Emily.
I think it's too easy to manipulate the computer system.
Yeah, it is. Anybody
yeah,
can hack. You know what
absolutely.
hackers can do?
Absolutely.
That's why they
lot
need
of
the
stuff with
paper
computers, though.
copies.
I don't want to vote via computer. I want to go to the poll and cast my vote. That's just like with the Kindles and stuff. No, but I like hard copy votes.
Now, if
Sorry.
you're in New York, if you're in New York City, and there's registered voters who were affected by Superstorm Sandy, that's anybody in New York City,
You can
anybody
vote
in
anywhere.
anybody in Rockland, Westchester, Nassau, and Suffolk counties, you can vote at any New York City,
Any
New
polling
York
place.
state polling
That's dope.
site.
So if you've been affected by Sandy, where maybe your polling place is not open, Governor Cuomo yesterday signed an affidavit that you can vote anywhere you need to make sure you go out there and vote, and we want you to go out there and vote.
They rejected the whole vote by email thing in New York.
Yeah,
I don't
They
blame
weren't
them.
having that.
I like the old school way of doing it, even though, I just started voting in 2008. I
old
still like the
school.
old
He just
school way of
started
doing it.
voting.
Yeah, the way they did it 4 years
years
ago
ago
is the way I want to do it today. Okay, I'm going to roll me a joint, smoke something, and go stand in that line. And,
All right, well, let's open up the
Cast my
phone
vote
lines.
for
Let's
Barack.
open up the phone lines. If you're out there voting today, who are you voting for and why? 800-585-1051. I'd love to hear from a black person that's going to vote for Mitt Romney. I want to know why. And I'd love to hear from a white person that's voting for Barack.
listen, I don't care who you're voting for. Just exercise your right to vote. I know who I'm voting for. I'm voting for our current president, Barack Obama. But,
Me too.
I don't care who you vote for.
Me
Just
as
exercise
well.
your right to vote.
All right, 800-585-1051. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Good morning. Day one, though. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Listen, all rappers and musicians, stop sending out your struggle links to your music today, okay? Nobody wants to hear that garbage on election day, okay?
That's right.
Knock it
800-585-1051.
What about if it's a song to go vote?
No, that's the worst. Those are people that are just trying hard to get on.
Who are you
Too thirsty.
voting for and why? 800-585-1051. We would love to hear from you. Maybe if you're a white guy voting for Barack or a black dude voting for Mitt Romney. Call us up, let us know. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Here's Drake Reality. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Of course, today is election day. We need you to go out there and vote, 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 vote. Now, Angela Yee.
Yes, Envy.
Now, you're not allowed to take a picture of your voting card, right?
Yeah, someone just sent us a picture on Twitter of their voting card and who they voted for.
I'm glad you told me that because I would have definitely did that.
Yeah, and somebody else said you can't have your cell phones in the voters booth anyway. And I was like, man, I already had my plans to have my phone at 100% so I can tweet while I'm in line. You got to make the time go by faster.
Well, you just can't bring it in with
You
you.
can't bring it in the booth with you.
Oh,
You can leave it outside on the table.
so I can have it in the line.
The,
Yeah,
old,
you
the
can have
old
it in
lady
line.
watching. You ain't got to worry about the old lady that's out there going through your phone because she probably doesn't have an iPhone
Yeah,
or
what if I'm
the
like-
newest phones.
what if
See
I'm-
all of Charlamagne's nude pics of himself.
Absolutely. What if I'm in
Bend it
line?
over.
What if I'm in line and it's a chick in front of me with a fat ass that I want to tweet and put on Instagram? You know what I mean? Like, yes, vote Barack.
But we're taking your phone calls right now. I'd just love to talk to you. Who are you voting for and why? I would love to speak to maybe a white guy voting for Barack Obama or a black guy voting for Mitt Romney. 800-585-1051. Hello, who's this?
Like, you know who this is, boy.
Oh, I'm not doing this
Oh,
today.
not today. This is the day we got to vote for Obama.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, what up, man? This is Mike, originally from New York County, Houston, Texas, man. What's good with y'all tonight?
What's up, Mike?
What's up, Reed?
Who you
nigga?
voting for?
Man, you already know, baby. Obama all day, man.
Why?
Why, man? You already know, man. I'm black. It's the only
There
reason
you
it
go.
doesn't matter.
There you
So
go.
that
Just keep it
guy
where
matters.
it's okay.
Yo, Sean, man, yo, I love you, Sean, for real. You keep it hood all day, every day.
Hey, I'm voting for Barack for the same reason you voting for
My
Barack.
goodness. Hello, who's this?
Because he's black and he got smoker lips like my aunt.
Hello, who's this?
It's Mike.
Mike, who you voting for?
Voting for Barack.
Why?
Because I firmly believe that Mitt Romney's going to try to send us all black people back to slavery if he's elected. That's what I believe.
Wow.
Now let's be clear. Some of these Negroes need to be enslaved. No. We need to bring back segregation just a little bit.
Hello, who's this?
You know who this is, boy. Romney!
Oh my God.
Romney!
Emmy, you gotta hang up. I mean, it's our election day.
I did.
Obama. We gotta block him.
Hello, who's this?
My name is Twana.
Twana, now you're voting for Mitt Romney. Why?
Yo, I got one problem that Obama can't solve. I just feel that he's putting on the front. What's a president who smokes cigarettes and can't take care of his health gonna do for the nation? I feel like he's too flip-floppy with his opinions, and everything he promised, he really didn't fulfill, and I'm sick of him, yo.
Listen, just because
doesn't
Barack
smoke cigarettes no more.
Yeah, just because he got smoker lips don't mean that he smokes cigarettes now, okay? Your mama probably got smoker lips.
So, okay,
but that means she's not a good mama?
No, but let me ask you this. So what do you like about Romney?
What I like about Romney is that he's for the family and that he's fearless. And one stance that I like that as a believer in the Bible, he didn't go back flip-flopping on his belief about the homosexuality thing. I'm tired of homosexuals rubbing up on men on the train and they're using gay marriage as a tool to do what they want, and Obama's endorsing it.
So you don't like
might as well say
homosexuals?
It's okay for them to molest children and do what they want to do and get away with it and still on.
Now, well, wait a minute now. Come on now. You can't say that homosexuals molest children. Come on now.
They do. Come on.
Oh, my
No,
goodness.
no.
Okay, they can't
Come on now.
generalize.
What are
That
you
is
talking about?
ridiculous.
You know what? I don't think I want her
So,
vote.
so does that mean that you're pro-life and you're not pro-choice?
I feel that the people who should have top priority is those who've been raped. But as far as anything else, all these emergency contraceptives out there, like, does it really take for a mother to wait 4 months later to decide, oh, I don't want to be pregnant anymore? Like, give me a break.
Twana, you can vote for whoever you want to vote for, but you all over the place.
Yeah,
bro.
thank you, Mama. Have a good one.
Yeah,
I don't want her vote.
I don't know what she talking about. God bless Twana, man.
Oh, my
God
goodness.
bless Twana and everybody who thinks like
I
that.
definitely don't want her vote, though.
Jesus Christ.
All right, 800-585-1051. We're just talking about voting today. We're going to give you updates. We got rumors coming up. We got no rumors today.
We are going to be talking about Lil Wayne. Find out why he has to pay almost $2.2 million.
Okay.
I know Lil Wayne is willing to suck some to get Obama
No,
reelected.
stop it. 750 rumors are coming up. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. It's Heart Attack Trey Songs.
I gotta get out of here, man. I gotta get out of here and get to the polls. I heard there's so many chicks at the polls.
That's the only reason you want to go to poll.
No, you're thinking about different
You're
type
talking
of
about the
polls.
strip poll,
Yeah.
you ass.
I'm talking about the voter poll.
Oh.
Nigga. Obama gonna make them dance today.
It's Power 105. What is the Breakfast Club? It's 7:37. Now we got rumors coming up.
Yes, we are going to talk about Lil Wayne and this lawsuit that was filed against him, and he actually lost. Also, did y'all watch the season premiere of The Real Housewives of Atlanta?
No.
Well, then you're in the minority.
I just got cable.
Okay.
I've never watched The Real Housewives of Atlanta
You
ever in my
haven't?
life. No.
The rumor happens
You
at
know
7:50.
Of course I know Nene.
Now, don't forget, you want to live like Lil Wayne for a little while? Well, that happens at 8 o'clock. It's your first chance. You can win $1,000 and a chance to fly out to Miami, live like Wayne for a weekend, and maybe get $10,000 in cash. All right, rumors at 7:50. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Touch it. Pause.
So Lil Wayne has just lost his case against QD3, Quincy Jones III, and that is for that Carter documentary that he did about him. Now, Lil Wayne never showed up in court for the trial. He was supposed to testify, and he was a no-show. That was because he had those seizure-like episodes on the plane. He wasn't allowed to fly, so his lawyer had to show the jury Wayne's deposition.
Oh, boy.
This deposition was awful, if you can recall, because it went like this.
Did you perform at the Virgin Mobile Music Fest in 2008 with Kanye West?
I don't know, but I know I did perform at this badass bitch birthday party recently. She was crazy, stupid thick.
Yeah, you're definitely not gonna win no lawsuit if that's your testimony. That's not happening.
You gotta love it, though. Those are some of the things that you just want to say to a judge one
Well,
time. Just
he probably wishes he wouldn't have done that now, and I'm going to tell you why. Now, if you remember, he had filed that lawsuit over the documentary. He said it was scandalous. It made him look bad. That suit is now thrown out because he couldn't show up to court. And Quincy actually filed a countersuit against him, saying that Lil Wayne wrongfully blocked the release of the film, which screwed up the potential profit he could have made
Wow.
from it. And guess what?
what?
He won
How much?
$2.195 million.
Nothing to Weezy. He got money to blow. Nothing to Weezy.
Yeah.
I still wouldn't want to have to
saying?
pay that money.
Hell no.
He
you
got
don't
chicks
want that
out
money.
here sucking.
And think about
the
it,
truck
because
fit.
Lil Wayne is the one that originally filed the lawsuit. That was just a countersuit against him.
Listen,
So
that's light work to Wayne. Wayne got chicks out there sucking for truck fit. $2 million ain't nothing to him.
Now Jay-Z has picked up a new client for Rock Nation. Victor Cruz is going to be joining that team to be managed by Rock Nation. You know, they manage Rihanna, Willow Smith, Rita Ora, J. Cole, Santi Gold, and
you got an album coming out, nigga?
well, no, they're going to
deals.
actually deal with all his entertainment deals.
All his endorsement deals, which would be smart. Because
I wonder why
they'll just follow Rihanna, follow some of the stuff that everybody else is doing.
I wonder why he threw up the rock every time he was scoring touchdowns and stuff.
Now you know why.
All right, and the Real Housewives of Atlanta, they broke records. It was the highest rated season premiere for Bravo, 3.2 million viewers. And it was the highest rated season premiere for all key demos. So good for them. Nene Leakes in the meantime.
When did that happen? Sunday?
Yeah, that just came out
And that's
Sunday.
good because a lot of people still don't have power, so that's great.
So
especially for
imagine
the
how many
East Coast.
people would have watched it,
I
right?
didn't see it.
If they could. Now, Nene, of course, is one person who's on a reality show that has actually had great success. She's on Glee.
Mm-hmm.
She's has that show, The New Normal. She's on Celebrity Apprentice. So she's doing a lot. And she might be getting back together with her ex, Greg
I
Leakes. So
heard.
she was married to him for 15 years. He is trying to get her back on the first episode. And she actually wrote a blog about it. She said that they have made mistakes along the way, but they're having fun. She said, I'm excited about where this could possibly go, so fingers crossed for me. They were married for 15 years.
Yeah, she's one of the few people, very few, that have prospered from reality TV, and probably the only black person.
I'm going to have to think about that.
If you got to think too long, yes, I'm probably
That's not
right.
true. I just have to think. I haven't thought about it. Just give me a minute when we come back. I'm going to tell you who.
Nene is the only black person who has prospered from reality TV.
Eva Pickford did pretty good, though.
Yeah, Eva Pickford.
That wasn't really reality
Yes, it
TV.
is.
America's Next Top
Well, it's a
Model.
competition.
It was a competition.
It's a
It wasn't
competition reality show because they did live in a house together and see behind the scenes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much, Angela Yee. Now, who you giving that donkey to, Charlamagne?
Listen, I am giving donkey today to everybody who is not going out to exercise their right to vote. I don't care if you're a Democrat, Republican, Independent, Ratchet. You should exercise your right to vote, and if you're not, you're getting donkey today.
And I just found out Roseanne Barr is running for president.
That is a waste of a vote, ladies and gentlemen. If you're going out to vote for Roseanne Barr, please stay home.
But you just said I could vote for anybody I want. But then I say Roseanne Barr, and you say
that's just a waste of a vote.
All right.
Vote for somebody who actually could possibly win, which
Can
would
I
be
just say-
Mr. Mitt Romney or Barack Obama.
I have an answer for a successful black reality TV
Who?
person. Stevie J.
No, how? What has Stevie J done? Knock it off.
Don't even
Come
answer.
on.
Don't even answer her. Let's take a quick look at Dunkin'. Don't even answer her. Let's take a quick look at Dunkin' Donuts traffic report. George Washington Bridge, 15 minutes in. Lincoln Tunnel inbound, 60 minutes. Outbound, 30 minutes. Highland Tunnel and Midtown Tunnel open for buses only. And Tabassy Bridge, just minor delays. SPAL 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Good morning.
Can we dispel that rumor right now, please?
What room is that?
That whole mass text that's being sent out that says if you vote all Democrat, then Barack won't be chosen or something to that effect. They're saying that's a rumor. That's a hoax.
Yeah, it's stupid.
You can vote all Democrat, and Barack's vote will be counted.
Are you sure?
I don't know, man.
Listen, just go follow the directions when you get there.
Exactly.
That's all.
Follow the directions when you get there. I'm just reading two different stories, and guess what? You know why I don't believe it?
Why?
Because black people are telling me that it's true.
Oh, my goodness.
Who, Barack?
Not Barack. Barack's campaign actually dispelled that rumor a little while ago. And I tend to go with him.
Oh, here's a successful black person on reality TV, Kevin Powell.
You know how far back you had to go?
It doesn't matter. He was
Yes,
on
it
the real
does.
world.
Come on, you're speaking to two people.
It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Dunkin' today is up next, and it's for everybody that's not voting, right?
True indeed.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
I was born a donkey. It's the donkey of the
That's time for the donkey of the day. That's pretty funny.
Charlamagne the devil?
Possible. The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
Yes, donkey of the day for Tuesday, November 6th, Election Day. Goes out to everyone who is planning to not exercise their right to vote today. Today is the presidential election. Current President Barack Obama versus Senator Mitt Romney. Today determines what the next 4 years of our life in this country will be like. I'm not going to lie. First time I ever voted was in 2008. I didn't even care about government up until that point, but our President Obama got me into the spirit, and I felt like we finally had someone in office who could evoke some sort of change. And to me, that's what it's about. I don't care who you vote for. I know who I'm voting for, but we are all grown and we make our own decisions. But I think America should be happy that a lot of people who never voted before actually care about the election process now. I know it sounds cliche to say, but the truth is a lot of our forefathers died for us to exercise our right to vote. So don't complain about not being treated as an equal in America. Don't complain about the man holding you down. Don't complain about what your government isn't doing nationally or locally if you don't exercise your right to vote. I don't care if you're a Democrat, Republican, Independent, or Ratchet, exercise your right to vote today. Laws are only passed 3 ways in this country: by the courts, by politicians, or by the voters. The courts are chosen by politicians. Politicians are chosen by voters. Voters vote for laws, but they also vote for the politicians that choose who sits on the courts. Therefore, all laws are created directly or indirectly because of the voters' actions. And, I say votes are like condoms, you know? You don't have to use them.
Yes, you do.
But when you catch an STD or get an unwanted pregnancy, don't complain about it because you had the option to exercise that right to put a condom on, but you didn't. Use condom sense and exercise your right to vote today. If you don't vote, let me give you a list of things you can't complain about. If you think voting doesn't matter, but you continue to complain about these things I'm about to name, then you are a hypocrite. Okay? Number 1, corruption in the judicial system. Number 2, corrupt politicians. Number 3, voters' rights. 4, taxes. 5, immigrant rights. 6, illegal narcotics. 7, healthcare. 8, the economy. 9, potholes. 10, food prices. 11, same-sex marriage. 12, the wars. 13, unemployment. 14, the cost of living. 15, social security benefits. 16, animal rights. 17, fracking. 18, eminent domain. 19, corporate monopolies. 20,
What's
jobs
fracking?
being shipped overseas. 21, damage to the environment. 22, the death penalty. 23, hunting laws. 24, business regulations. Minimum wage. Medicare. Gun control laws. Medications that have been properly tested. Basically, what I'm saying is, if you don't vote, you don't matter. You're a waste of a social security number. You don't get counted on the census. God ignores all your prayers if you don't vote. So give all these voters not all these voters, all these Americans who aren't exercising their right to vote, the biggest hee-haw.
Excuse me, Charlamagne.
He don't know.
What is fracking?
He don't know.
I have no idea.
Well, how you...
All I know is that if you don't vote, you can't complain about it. Okay?
Fracking is a risky drilling technique.
Yeah. That sounds like not using condoms. So you cannot complain about not using condoms if you don't vote. That's what fracking is. A risky drilling technique.
That's what you do.
Which
You're
means,
a fracker.
Yes, I am a fracker. But I have the right to frack because I vote.
You mother fracker.
That's right. You can't complain about food quality, violations of civil rights, tenants' rights, racial equality, water quality, bullying laws, cybercrime, airport security screening, medical marijuana, religion and government. You can't complain about none of those things if you don't vote.
We do Donkey of the Day every morning at 8:04. Now, if you're on your way to the polls right now, or if you're stuck in traffic, call us up, 800-585-1051. Who are you voting for and why? It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Good morning. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, shout out to Angela Yee. She is probably one of the smartest ones in this building right now.
In this studio, it's not that hard.
Shut up. Now, she has taught me how to email my vote in.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm kind of excited about that.
And you can do that in New Jersey. This is the first time they're doing that for you this year in New Jersey for civilians. They let military personnel do it and people with absentee ballots. But now, because of Sandy, you're able to do that as well.
Well, I'm young with old school values. I don't trust that. I'd rather go to the polls and, cast my vote the old-fashioned way, the way I did in 08.
Well, some people don't have power, homes, or anything, and places to go vote, so it's...
they definitely can't email.
So it's way more convenient. They can go places where they can email and fax. So they're just trying to make it more convenient.
That's right. So make sure you get out there. Make sure you get out there and vote. We're taking your phone calls. We'd love to know who you're voting for and why. I would love to speak to a white person maybe voting for Barack or black people voting for Mitt Romney. I would just love to hear.
What about an Asian
sides.
person? Who do you think we vote for?
I don't know. You tell me. You have an
being that you're biracial, because you're Asian and black, you should vote for the biracial candidate.
I'm black. That's right.
Roseanne Barr, maybe. I don't know. Is anybody voting for her?
Roseanne Barr is not biracial. She's just fat and Caucasian. That's not biracial.
All right, well, let's go to the phone lines. 800-585-1051. Hello, who's this?
Hey, this is Eric. I'm from D.C.
Who you voting for, homie?
I'm voting for...
Who? Obama?
Terry.
Why?
I'm voting for Obama because I feel like he has my best interest at heart when it comes to education, helping keeping these interest rates from these student loans. That's the deal for me, man.
Okay,
thank you, bro.
Student loans are a big deal.
Absolutely. Hello? Hello, who's this?
Acquire.
Acquire. Who you voting for, mama?
I'm voting for Barack.
Why you voting for Barack, man?
Just because he did so much for us. And one thing I don't understand about Romney is he cheated on his taxes for 10 years, and everybody tried not to make it a race issue, but it is, because if he was black, he wouldn't be able to vote.
No, being black didn't have nothing to do with Mitt Romney not paying his taxes for the 10 years. He just understands the tax cuts.
Yeah, he was able to get around all those tax rules and tax regulations.
That's not a matter of race. That's a matter of wealth and just being
privileged. Just being privileged. Just know
I'm just voting for Barack.
But thank you. 800-585-1051. Who are you voting for and why? Is the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Spal 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. You should be all heading to the election today. Make sure you head into the voting poll and make sure you cast your vote this morning or this afternoon or whenever you have a minute to. But just make sure you go out there and vote. Every vote counts.
Doesn't
Every
matter.
vote matters.
Doesn't matter if you're Democrat, Republican, Independent, or the Ratchets.
Or if you want to vote for Roseanne Barr.
No. Now, I'm not going to lie. Angelique, she helped me out this morning.
Mm-hmm.
She actually taught me how to email my vote in.
And normally you can't do this in New Jersey, but because of Sandy, they're allowing it.
Right. You want to tell people how to do it or no? Not yet.
You want me to break it all down?
I mean, you did it for me.
It's very easy. You have to go and download the form online. Then you have to either scan it and email it back to the number or the email address that they give you for your county. So you can fax it in or email it in. Then they email you back your ballot. And then you have to send it back before 8 p.m. tonight and mail in the hard copy as well.
You're making this too difficult. I just smoked this loud. I'm just going to carry my ass down to the voters booth and stand in this line and vote.
We'll have fun.
Or you could do that.
Yes. 800-585-1051. Would love to know who you're voting for and why. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Good morning. Power 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Taking your phone calls right now. 800-585-1051. We got Neil on the line. Who are you voting for and why, Neil?
Barack Obama. And I'm a brown person, like of Indian descent. So I just wanted to give my opinion why.
Why?
I hate how they keep saying he failed in his presidency. He definitely did good. He ended a war. He killed Osama bin Laden. Reduced the unemployment rate that he had to inherit.
Started Obamacare.
Yeah, he had Obamacare.
Bailed out the banks.
Yeah, and like the only thing that people talk about his flip-flopping, like especially gay marriage, that's the only one I can really think that people can make an issue of. That's like a good thing in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
You talk about Romney flip-flopping, you can go all over the place with abortion. He actually had a health care bill in Massachusetts that he initiated. But now he's turned against that, saying it doesn't work for the country. I just believe that he says whatever he can to get this presidential election. He doesn't really have anything at heart.
Thank you, bro. Hello, who's this?
This is Jessica from Cambria Heights.
Hey, Jessica from Queens. Now you got to go vote today. Where you voting? On PS34?
I don't even know. It's some new place from my house.
Okay.
And I haven't even gotten there yet. But anyways, I'm voting for Barack because there's no way I'm voting for Mitt Romney if he thought that airplane windows should be able to go down.
He didn't say that.
He did.
Nah, I ain't never heard that one now.
When his wife was on the plane, he said that, I don't understand why airplane windows can't go down because of whatever happened to her when she was on the plane for her to be able to get out. He said that the airplane windows should go down.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah, that sounds a little crazy. Thank you, Mama.
Wouldn't the cabin pressure kill you?
Absolutely. Hello, who's this?
You know who this is, boy. I'm saying on me again. You don't got no man.
Oh, my God. Let it go. Let it go.
Had to hang up on him. I'm sorry. Hello, who's this?
Mike from Jersey.
Mike, you voting today?
Am I allowed to? It's been 11 years since I've been convicted. Am I I'm allowed to?
Who did you molest?
What did I distribute?
Oh, I'm just saying, you got a little pedophile in your tone. I thought you had to register.
Well, did you try to register to vote?
Nah.
Well, you can't
Well,
vote.
then you can't vote right now.
So you can't register to vote when you're registered as a sex offender?
He's not a sex offender. He just sold some crack.
Oh, you sold drugs?
11 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you sure that you can't vote? Have you even looked into the process?
Well, it goes state by state, felony laws and voting.
Because
So.
if T.I. can vote, I'm pretty sure you can vote.
Absolutely. Hello,
It
who's
also
this?
depends on your parole and probation and all of that.
This is Tia from Princeton, New Jersey.
Hey, you going out to vote?
Yeah, I already did. I voted like 6 o'clock in the morning.
All right, for who?
I voted for Obama.
Why?
I just disagree with everybody pointing out the fact that, it's 4 years, he hasn't done anything. You can't correct something that's been so damaged for so long. The man's done as much as he can do. Now, the reason why I voted for him mainly is because Mitt Romney sounds like a bumbling idiot. Like, how do you make fun of somebody who you keep saying that they can't fix it all in 4 years, but you're telling people, give you 8 to 10 years, and you'll have everything correct.
And you're not even going to be in the White House for 10 years. It's impossible.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, you cannot come and propose to these people that you want to fix this, you're going to fix that, and then you flip around and you sound in a negative way. Like, you can't do that.
Thank you, Mama.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Hello, who's this?
You know who this is, boy. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Allow me to reintroduce myself.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, wow. You know what? I can't do it. Any other day, I could deal with it, but today,
Me neither.
Nope.
I'm not doing it today. Make sure you go out there and vote, please. We don't need people like that calling in anymore. I don't know if that can stop that, but we
It's
definitely
not
need
going to stop it. To make it worse.
your vote out there. Barack Obama needs it more than ever right now, so make sure you go out there and you cast your vote. And don't take pictures. You're not allowed to take pictures.
People are doing it anyway.
And
What are they going to do?
Yeah, I guess you're right. But go out there and vote. Now, we got rumors coming up, E?
Yes, we are going to be talking about Beyonce. She has written a letter to Obama, and I'll tell you what she had to say in that letter.
When people write those letters, do they ever get it, or is it just one of those, like, Twitter letters?
I do feel like Obama got Beyonce's letter for some reason.
I wrote him a letter. He never returned my call.
That's because you can't spell, Envy.
Shut up.
Spell Obama. Exactly.
Obama. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Good morning. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Still the hardest record out. I don't care what nobody say. It don't nothing go harder than Miguel and Dawn.
Charlamagne, we got rumors coming up. What we talking about in rumors?
That is not my job. I have no idea, okay? I was over here on World Star. I don't know what's going on in the room.
Well, Angela, you went to the bathroom.
Angela, you better come do her job. It is not my job to
I
do
remember.
rumors.
Beyonce, he wrote the letter to Barack.
Beyonce wrote a letter to Barack?
What? Where have you been the last 5 minutes?
Jay-Z, you got to check that, brother.
Oh, my goodness.
Don't have any woman writing no letters to no Barack Obama now.
It's the Breakfast Club of Power 105.1. It's unusual.
You know she like older men because you and Barack about the same age, so don't you dare let Beyonce write no letters to Barack, ho. I'm not pleased with that.
It's the Breakfast Club of Power 105.1. It's an ass. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. I got energy today. I slept.
I know. I don't know if I like you when you sleep.
Pause.
That's not nice. Oh, gosh.
I like you better when you're up here with the hood over your face.
Nah, I'm up today.
All grumpy.
And I got cable yesterday. 10 days without cable.
Man.
Yeesh.
Roughing it.
All right, now let's get into these rumors. Rumors. What were we talking about? Beyonce, that's right. She wrote a letter to Barack Obama. Let's check it out.
Listen up.
This just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
Yes, so Beyonce did post this letter to our president, who is hopefully going to get reelected. And she posted it on Beyonce.com yesterday. She said, President Obama, every day we see your heart and character inspiring all of us to give more of ourselves. You are the leader to take us from where we are to where we need to be. You are the reason my daughter and nephew all will grow up knowing that they can truly be anything they want to be. All my respect and adoration, Beyonce.
Now, y'all know I'm a Pinkett Smith, Winfrey Knows Carter. I ride with my family, but if I'm Jay, I'm checking that.
Why?
Hood rules still apply. President or not, don't you be writing no letters to no other man. It's nothing that you can say in a letter that you can't say in a tweet. Now, what if Michelle writes Hov a letter?
She probably has.
Hov still from Brooklyn at the end of the day.
And if you know that picture they have everywhere of Beyonce looking at Obama like, I love him.
All right, wait till Michelle write Hov a letter. Don't leave your girl around me, true player for real, after first lady.
Dude is stupid, yo.
All right, now let's talk about Cece, as in Sierra.
You better call her by her name, because Cece, when I hear Cece, I think of pizza and Sebastian. Not the singer.
Sebastian?
What's his name?
CC Sebastian.
Sebastian.
Like,
that's my guy.
CC
Sebastian.
That's not your
Whatever.
guy if you don't know his name.
Well, whatever. What's up, CC Sebastian?
Sebastian.
You know what I meant.
Oh, my goodness. Go ahead, Yee.
Anyways, she is really trying to give more of herself now. And
That's because the label don't know what to do with her, so they've been asking around what Sierra problem is. We said Sierra needs to be more transparent.
All right, well, she's talking about, finally, her relationship with 50 Cent. This might be the first time that she's done this. I didn't know who she was talking about at first, but listen to what she has to say about him.
Boo Boo is crazy. He's obviously far from afraid of anything that he can control. But at the same time, the one thing that he is afraid of is love. And with that being said, in the sense, he's afraid of me.
She says he's afraid of her because he's afraid of love.
They definitely
That's why
have-
he's afraid of Floyd.
They definitely had unprotected sex, too.
You are stupid. Now,
They definitely had unprotected
Now,
sex.
the reason she said Boo Boo was not because that was, his nickname, but remember, they used to call him
Everybody
Boo Boo.
used to call him Boo Boo.
That was his name, Boo Boo, back in the hood.
And guess what? That means they had unprotected sex. You ain't calling me by my nickname.
I heard they were really, really in
They
love.
were racking.
I heard that, they he used to fly privately to go see her in Atlanta all the time, bought her a car. They had a crib out in Atlanta. She took cooking classes for him.
She's a
bunch
bad
of stuff.
chick. She's a bad chick. Even though she's built like Bow Wow, but she's still a bad chick.
My God.
I think Sierra's very pretty. I would give that to her.
Come on, leave Cece alone, man.
I really do. I think she's very pretty.
Cece's the homie.
That's
right.
all we got on CC today.
What else you want?
She said she's coming up here, too.
I know.
I can't wait for her to come up here. I want to see if you talk all that ish.
Stop
She
it.
said
Stop setting people
Charlamagne
up.
better wear
Stop
his
it.
Adidas that
That's
day.
right. She's
Stop
going to make
setting
you run.
people up. Stop it.
I don't
Stop
think
doing
you
this to
will.
people.
I don't
Stop
think
it.
you will. I don't
Stop
think
it.
All right, and Rihanna has a new album, finally done her 7th studio album, Unapologetic. And she tweeted out, we having a celebration. We have an album. My album is complete, and I need an effing drink and a roll-up.
That means some kush.
That's right. And that album will be released November 19th. Talk about pushing it to the limit.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
The
And
same-
that is your rumor report.
Same thing y'all rolled up to go stand on them lines at the polls today. The same thing Rihanna's rolling up. Some good old sour diesel.
I didn't roll up anything.
Granddaddy kush. Can't wait till I get off.
Oh, my goodness. All right, well, if you want to hear something in the mix today, 800-585-1051. Whatever you want to hear, call me up. It's The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
It's Power 105.1. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Yes, and it warms my cold heart to see all of these beautiful women standing in line at the voter polls, complaining about being in line. Being pretty only gets you to the front of the line at the club. It doesn't matter when you're voting, okay? So sit your ass in the cold and you wait your turn like everybody else.
And what about all the handsome guys at the polls as well?
I don't have nothing to do with that.
Well, shout out to them.
Well, definitely get out there and vote. If the line is too long, the best thing to probably do is...
tweet.
No.
Just relax.
No. Just
Take a
relax
deep
and wait
breath.
around. Or just be patient because everybody has to go to work in a little bit, so you know the lines are shorting up. But you don't probably want to go in the morning, at 5 o'clock when people are off work, or at 12 noon when people are going for lunch. So
A lot of people went in the morning and they said it was smooth.
Really?
Yeah, earlier this morning. They opened up at 6. In New York, they close at 9, and in Jersey at 8.
Okay.
That's why you got to smoke some weed before you go stand in that line. You
Now,
got
let me
to
tell
roll
you-
up some loud, man.
If you are in New York and you are a registered voter, you may show up to any polling site if you are one of the federally declared disaster areas, if that's where you live. That means New York City, Rockland, Westchester, Nassau, and Suffolk counties. You can go to
So that's
any
everywhere.
place.
Anywhere. So if you live in New York City, you can go anywhere.
Well, New York City, yes, but, Rockland, we're talking about New York State as a whole.
So New York City. So if
New
I'm-
York City, yes.
If I'm from Harlem,
You're
I can
good.
go anywhere.
You can go to any. They advise you to try to go to your designated poll, but if you can't, you're allowed to go anywhere.
Dope.
Now, if you're in New Jersey, you can also do your email vote, which is what MB did this morning.
I emailed my vote. I didn't get a reply yet.
Yeah, you have to wait for them to send you back the ballot.
Listen,
Okay.
I'm
You
young.
send in your registration form, you get your ballot back, and then you have to send it back in before 8 p.m. tonight.
Yeah, I'm young with old school values. I don't trust all that. I'm going to smoke me a blunt, and I'm going to go stand in that line and wait my turn.
All right.
I ain't doing all that emailing and faxing and tweeting my vote. No, I'm not doing all that.
Oh, and recently I've been getting a lot of tweets from a lot of the listeners saying they went to power1051fm.com and they said, well, what happened? There's no guests. Well, because of Sandy, we haven't had guests up here. People haven't been able to fly in and things like that. But we're going to have something nice for you guys. When? When is that going up? Today?
I don't know.
We don't want to give false information.
Maybe, I don't know.
That was the latest.
I can't give you the alley. You can't just throw the alley oop and expect me to dunk, and I'm 5'6".
All right, well, hooefully it will be ready today, but we'll let you know. And if you need to look up your voting location, and I'm not trying to sway you in any way, but you can go to BarackObama.com/lookup.
Thank you, Yee.
Barack Obama endorsed this group, too. The whole GBE from Chicago. He endorsed Chief Keef and Little Reese. He worked out this.
All right. It's Power 105.1. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. That was
Good
the exclusive
morning.
of the day. Freedom. Nicki Minaj. What you guys think?
Oh, that's fresh. I dig it. I can hear Alicia Keys on that record, though. That's one of those perfect, I'm happy, but I sound depressed records Alicia Keys would shine on. Like, I can hear Alicia stretching the words on that hook like only she can. I feel free. Dumb. I feel free.
Wow, stop. You're hurting us.
Dumb.
Goodness gracious.
But nah, it's a tough tune.
All right. Thank you, Charlamagne.
All right. What do you want? What you want from me?
Don't forget today is election day, so make sure you get out there and vote.
Listen, if you can stand on line for Jordans and Foams, and you can stand on the line to vote.
Now, if you were affected by the storm in New York, you still can go ahead and vote at any place. If that's for people in New York City, Rockland, Westchester, Nassau, and Suffolk County. So you don't have to go to your place that they did, whatever. Whatever. You can go anywhere.
You can't go to your place to whatever. We can't just say whatever.
Never mind. You can go anywhere and vote in New York.
And all you chicks that's online, be patient. I know you're used to cutting the line at clubs. That don't work when you're online to vote. Just be patient and exercise your right.
That's right.
How do they prevent people from cutting the line anyway?
They usually don't. There's no usual. I've never seen security, but it's usually a bunch of old ladies on just that does it.
Yeah, why would you want to take advantage of them old ladies?
Yeah, leave them old ladies alone. That's that. They probably live for every 4 years to do something.
Yes. The only time you should cut the line is when you're at the gas station.
That's right.
And
No,
you I did that. I'm not gonna lie.
No, don't do that.
No,
Don't do
I'm not
that.
gonna lie to you. Saturday when I was in Connecticut and we was on E and we was trying to get to Boston, there was a long line at the gas station because everybody from New York and Jersey was up there trying to get gas.
better be
And I
careful.
saw Pro Style Man. What's Pro Style Man name?
Silas. Steven Silas.
I saw Silas at the pump. I said, "Whoa, get right behind Silas." Everybody start blowing their horns. Told my man Diz, you know, he's tall and dark skinned with dreads. Hang out the window and let them know what it is real quick.
Man, some people got guns.
I just want to say this.
We got guns too. What up, son? Dude?
I promise you couldn't do that in Brooklyn.
Oh, no. We wasn't in Brooklyn.
Definitely couldn't have done that in Brooklyn. It was not going to go down. People are pulling out guns. People are fighting. I don't recommend that. And it's still really bad in Brooklyn. I don't know when.
Advantage of some older people.
When did you say it's going to get better? Tomorrow?
They keep saying that, but I mean.
What, who you asking? You asking me how I know when the gas
That's what
get
you
better.
told me earlier. You told me yesterday. By Wednesday, it'll be better. By Wednesday, it's going to be over.
Now you want to start listening to me. I'm the same person that tells y'all you can dig in your ear, put a little wax on your finger, stick it up a girl's vagina, and if she jumps, that means she got an STD. But now you want to listen to me.
Now, if you need to get a location on where to vote in New York City, you can text NYC votes to 877-877, and it will let you know a place near you where you can go ahead and vote.
All right. Well, you guys have a great day. Head out there and vote. Cherry Martinez is up next. She's your next chance to hang with Lil Wayne. You can live like Lil Wayne and possibly win $10,000. Shout out to our boss, Caddy.
Cadillac.
He's going on an adventure tonight. Wish him the best.
An adventure?
Yeah. An adventure.
Okay. Make that sound crazy. What's an adventure?
No, I don't want to put his business out there, but he's going on an adventure. Just say
You
that.
just kind of did.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
An adventure?
What's he doing?
None of your business. Charlamagne, leave us
Why would you bring it up then?
Exactly. You make him sound like he's
That
Dora
make no
Diego or
sense.
somebody. He's on an adventure.
Well, maybe he is.
Caddy's Big Adventure. You're all invited.
Is he swiping?
Swiper, stop swiping.
You're all invited.
Charlamagne, leave us on a positive note.
Listen, my positive note is vote. Bottom line, point blank, period. The polls are open. You have no reason not to exercise your right to vote. If you don't vote, you can't complain about nothing that goes on in America. Absolutely, positively nothing.
All right.
Okay? Your Social Security number don't exist if you don't vote. You don't even count. God ignores you. God sends all your prayers to spam if you don't vote. All right.
Oh, and I have to give a birthday shout out to What a Life. It is his birthday today, and he's been asking us for a shout out all morning. This is his favorite show, and it's his birthday. Woo! Happy birthday!
Happy
What a
birthday.
lifey.
Go blow out somebody's candle. What a lifey.
All right, it's the Breakfast Club on Power
It's a guy.
105.1.
Okay.
Have a great day, guys.
Wow.